What's going on, guys? I'm Endless Win. Welcome back to Season 1, Episode number 40. Wow, number 40 of the Minecraft Feed the Beast single-player series, playing Direwolf 20s pack on 1.6.4. All the fun stuff. Dying in a wall. Yay. I made 2 more tanks right underneath the tanks I already had. And I have plans for these tanks. And it's going to be semi-temporary, but... you know, I keep saying you gotta do this before you can do that, and you gotta do this before you can do that, so that's what we're doing. We're doing this before we can do that. So I want to make a fermenter. It is from forestry. Shouldn't be too crazy. I don't think I have any copper gears, and sturdy casing's fairly easy. Let's see if we can get the right ones. That's the ones we want. 1, 2, 3. Oh, really? Okay, that one? That one. We gotta make some copper. There's a easy one to do. Nope, there's an easier one than that. How do we make copper? There's an easy way to make copper. Or not copper, bronze. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't worry about me. I'm in my own little world here, guys. That's the one we want. The forestry one. Alright, so we gotta make, not that one. See, now we're gonna do this all over again. Yep. We're gonna do this all over again. One more of those, and we should be able to make our fermenter. This bad boy needs quite a few things. I should grab them. He's gonna need water, so we better make us another one of them aqueous accumulators. What do we have? We're missing glass? Oh, we got glass. We got glass, man. So what I want to do, for sure, is make everything real easy to craft. But I don't want to start putting a bunch of import and outports over here, because this is where my main area is going to be. And I don't want to have to mess with the configurations and everything. So I'm going to have its own special area to auto-craft stuff. And it's actually going to be a little bit over where we've started to add some new stuff. And so before we can do that, I need a good power system. And I'll run over there and show y'all what I'm talking about in a minute. Let me get 2 water buckets. And I need, I think it's fertilizer. I'm just guessing at this point, guys. Just guessing at this point. And some saplings. Randomness, I know. And I need conduits. Almost got all the way down there without them. And I did find a nice little area, not far at all, that I can tap into everything with. Do I have enough fluid ducts? No. I'm going to need a lot of fluid ducts. Okay. There we go. Alright. That should do us. Alright. So let's see what this fermenter does. It's pretty simple. It ferments stuff. Beer! Yay! No, I'm just kidding. You can't make beer. Well, not in this mod. There are mods you can make beer if that's your thing. So right over here, we've already got power in our cable. And this is going to be temporary, guys. Very temporary. So we're going to smack this bad boy down. We are going to run power, since it's right there. We're going to run power over to him. It's ran kind of crazy because I use a filler. That's why it looks a little, like, weird. Like it shouldn't be there. So he's connected. and we have this cool little thing. So you can see here, that's where our fertilizer is going to go. Our saplings will go here, and water will be here. And all in all, this will make some cool stuff. I knew I forgot something. I forgot a export bus. And I'm going to need the good export bus, because we're going to be exporting a couple things into this system. And we're going to have to set it to single items craft, because if it ever runs out of fertilizer, it's going to have to be able to craft that. So we're looking for an export bus, and we are looking for a precision export bus. Let's see if this will work. Nah, I didn't think it would. Just because, you know, we don't have all the automated stuff yet. Well, if all I need is 2 processors, I can say I need 2 of those and cook those up by hand. We'll give it to the system, and it'll know a little bit of what to do. And these guys are being really loud out here. It must be nighttime, yeah. They're just... Gotta do something about them. Gotta do something about him. Alright, so if we stick those in there, do you know what to do? You should then have the export that we are looking for. Sweet. And while we're here, so we don't have to run back again, the other thing we forgot is some ME cable. Always forgetting something, right? It's okay. It's okay. Now probably what I'm going to do is go to the right side here. We need to set up the water next. Probably the easiest way. And temporary, guys. It looks like garbage the way I'm going to set it up. But I've got, you know, ADD, we'll say. And I can't fall in this hole. There we go. I can't do it. I can't just stick with one thing. This isn't really what I want to be doing, to be completely honest. So I'm just kind of like doing a little of this, a little of that, you know. I'm just standing on top of everything right now. Alright. So we're going to set that there, that there. Give me that. We're going to put that there. Oh yeah, so cool. I was wondering if I would need fluid ducts, but no, he's just going to not even need fluid ducts. That's good. Okay. And we'll run some cable over. And then we'll stick this bad boy on there. Alright, so we're going to have to tell him to single items and craft. He's going to need fertilizer, and he's going to need saplings. And what will he do with fertilizer and saplings? Let's go ahead and give him saplings. And he's making biomass. Look at that. So what can we do with this biomass? Well, I'll tell you what we can do with it. We can tell this bad boy to give us the biomass. We might have to... Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to run up and get... Yeah, okay. We got to run up and get a pneumatic servo real quick. And we'll add stairs and all that stuff to this. And sorry, I'm always looking for the keyboard. I'm actually kind of playing in the dark right now. But hey, whatever. I'm too lazy to turn on the light. Actually, I just don't want to cut the recording and turn on the light. So, we should have plenty of those bad boys. Just need one of you. We'll run back downstairs and install it. Hopefully that'll give us what we want. And we're going to run it right there. And we're going to tell it to ignore, and the biomass be flowing in. Nice and green. I like it. I like it a lot. So he's emptying out here. He's just going to keep eating up stuff. He'll keep eating up. You can also use apple juice in this. And like I said, this ain't the final thing. So we will probably use apple juice in this fermenter. But what I want to do is over here, I'm going to make it look even uglier. Because I'm going to run some fluid ducts out of it. And hopefully, I'm hoping I can run. Before I do anything, let me make sure I can run it out of there. Because there's a whole little thing about... hold on. There's light. Alright. Sorry. There's a whole little thing about making sure these... where the valves are. And, you know, you have to have a valve on, like, the bottom two to bring it out. So, let me get another servo. Let me just get a couple of those bad boys. And we'll make sure that he'll run out where he needs to. So, install him there. Oops. Do this. Get rid of that. We want him to ignore. He's not sucking out. Give me a minute and I'll fix this. Alright, sorry, I derped. Didn't do the little red lines there, so. Yeah, it took me forever and I actually started filtering it and everything else like that, so. Long story short, we now got that. Let me reconnect these, because I was doing some weird nonsense here. So he'll empty out. And, okay, good. So you can see we've already got 41 buckets. That's crazy. I mean, this thing's making it fast, real fast. That's good. You know, it's got plenty of storage. No big deal there. So let me run back upstairs, and we're going to make the next piece that we need. I keep turning my jetpack off when I don't need to. The next thing we're going to make is a refinery. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Let's check that out real quick. You're not. Or are you having issues? Did we run out of coal, maybe? That could have been it. Then again, I'll let y'all know now. This right here, the quantum link chamber, takes up a... Ooh, we're completely dead now. It takes up a lot of energy. So we're running way too much over here. You know, it's the way things go. We're getting there, guys. We're working on it slowly but surely. What I might have to do is just disconnect it for now. Just so we... Or that was the wrong thing there. Disconnect it there. There we go. And everything's going to come back online. So that's what happens when you just get ahead of yourself and build stuff just to build stuff. Yep, that's what we do. Well, y'all may not do it. That's what I do. I just get ahead of myself and do crazy things. Alright, sorry. ADD. I came down here for nothing. Alright, so we are building a factory. A refinery. And it's this cool little thing right here from BC Factory. BC Buildcraft. So, gonna need this. So let's start at the beginning. Got that. Oops. Wrong thing. Got that. I think I put the gears in there and I could have it auto-craft, but, you know, what's the fun in that? Y'all can just see me click through things over and over and over again. Almost there. There we go. Alright, so we've got that. We're going to need 3 of these bad boys. And 2 redstone torches, which we probably have, but we'll just make sure. And we've got our refinery. And I could go with multiples of these, but I'm not too worried about it right now. And this is actually very, very simple. I cannot remember if it needs power. I don't want to say it needs power. I've only used this a handful of times. Nope, doesn't need power. Okay, so it's going to fill up, and it's going to refine. we don't want it to mirror. This is new. But that is what I want, if I'm not mistaken. And we need to put a servo here and tell it to ignore. And okay, yeah, power. That's right, because that's right. This red right here, if it doesn't have enough power, it'll be red or yellow, and then it's like green and blue or something like that when it is completely good. So we're really like, this is not a good spot at all for it to be because we don't have power anywhere around here. But I'm not too worried about it looking ugly right now, because this is especially with us needing so much power right now, it's kind of more important for us to get the power going. Definitely more important for us to get the power going right now. So this isn't going to be nearly enough, but I'll run over and make some more of these. I'll probably go ahead and just cut the recording. Y'all know what I'm doing. Be right back. Alright, with any luck, we'll have a little bit of magic. There we go. Alright, so it is making ethanol, and that's what we're looking for. Ethanol, ethanol, ethanol. This burns pretty well inside of a little toy I'm going to be making here in a moment. Oh, look at that. Isn't that's our luck. That is our luck. Let me climb over all these wires. Definitely going to have to do something about all these wires. So we'll make another fluid duct. And we'll be good to go after that. So, high hopes I have. And I had real high hopes for not having to worry about... I wanted to make 0 tesseracts, but I'm gonna have to at least do one tesseract. Or actually 2. Before I can start auto crafting them. But it means we'll just go through the pain together of crafting them, and then we'll go through the pain of making sure they auto craft correctly, and then everything will be good. So plans are what this will end up being. There'll be a tesseract here. The fermenter and factory will not be here. So there'll be a tesseract here, and the fluid will come down into here and store. And there'll be a tesseract over here, taking it out to another location where this refinery will be. And the refinery will refine it into the ethanol. There'll be a tesseract over there that'll bring it over here, put it in this tank, and then there will be another set of fluid ducts and a tesseract taking it over to our dynamos. Yes, another different set of dynamos. This one that runs off of the ethanol. So let me get some things set up and I will be right back. Sorry guys, one quick side note. The reason I'm doing it this way, I'm actually having a tank when it's all just going to turn into this, is because of the following. Eventually, our machines will run slow and we'll have a backup of this. The idea is to have this tank full and this tank half full. And if our machines start running real heavy, we use it, the refinery will turn it over, that kind of thing. So that's the reason we are doing it the way we are. Of course, we are going to have more saplings than what we know to do with. And you can see, it's chewing through saplings, just chewing through them. So what I'll need to do, in fact I should probably do that now, is on this export bus, go ahead and put the other sapling that's also going on. You remember the genome, Apple unknown genome, the one that I told y'all that changed because of forestry. I'll have to go ahead and put that one in here too. But that is a weird particle effect. A very weird particle effect. Interesting. My game is acting kind of funny. Kind of funny. I think it's just mocking me and my horribleness. So you can definitely see the fermenter is going fast. This this refinery is slow. It's moving stuff over pretty slow because we only have 6 buckets now, and it's been running for, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 minutes. So it moves a little slow, but that's why we're gonna have a good backup of the ethanol and a huge tank. And again, that's why we're diversifying our power, because we need all sorts of different kinds of power. Alright, be right back. Welcome back, guys. So I did a little bit of timing on things, and this is to get the backlog of ethanol that we want. It's going to take a little while, and by a little while I mean it's going to take a long time. So probably what I'm going to do is go ahead, the recording's about where it needs to be for me to think that I taught y'all something. Even though I know I'm not teaching y'all anything, I feel like I have. So let me have my moment. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and cut it here, wrap it up, you know, all those Hollywood terms, and let that be a video. I'll let this run for a while. We'll get our backlog. That way y'all don't have to wait for the next video. I'll go ahead and show you what this, hello. Man, these guys are being loud. This next dynamo should be the third one, the compression dynamo, yes. So the first one we did was steam, and that's the one we've got downstairs running. Magma runs off of magma, and compression, you see here, generates energy, requires fluid, fuel, and coolant. The coolant we're going to use for now will be water. We could possibly get into another coolant, and I do have a little bit of those resources thanks to some adventuring, but I don't have nearly enough. That just gave me an idea, something I might do. You don't belong here, dude. You definitely don't belong here. Alright, guys. Well, I'm gonna mess with this troll, and y'all can enjoy some other YouTube video. Keep on scrolling, guys. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it, and I will see y'all in the overworld.